Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, as some might say. Stamp collecting is fun, and it's part 4. I've recycled this one. Why not? Save a tree. Righty-ho, we have to move this, and we have to go to the random stamping from the final. It's the final 4. By that I mean part 4. So it's the final stamps that will be looked at today, and as usual I'll be looking for stuff for my collection, stuff for my Stanley Gibbons Improved Postage Stamp album, and also those that have to go in the box for another time, and also those things like Christmas or for sport or for my latest obsession, space, and and the Antarctic, which you wouldn't think would have a post box, but apparently it does. I wonder if the Arctic has one. Anyway, we better start going through these stamps and get them sorted out in different piles. So what have we got here first of all? India. I have got a number of India stamps now that I have to sort out. I may open an envelope and start to put India stamps in those, and then they'll all be together when I come back again. Excuse the light issues, by the way. It was a beautiful morning. The sun was shining-ish. It was a yellow sky, and then the clouds came over. We've got rain and wind again now, and bad light. Liechtenstein, we had one of these yesterday, and yesterday's was there. I think someone's been here with scissors and cut. They're part of a sheet, I think, basically. Are they true stamps? Or, well, they are, because I can see the gum on the back of them. Still intact. Very nice. Hello, what have we got here? Welcome. Welcome. The Dubai stamp from yesterday has been repeated, so we're looking at possibly part of a set here. I wonder how many there is in a set. I think probably 4. So this would be the second one in the set. 60 dweebs. Dubai. Yep, this will go in my collection for what you might call specials. And this is for the album, and this is for the box. So we continue on, and I like this one immediately. Oh, I love it. Pitcairn Islands. I thought it was only one island, but obviously there are a couple there going on there. And here we have Winston Leonard Spencer Churchill, 1874 to 1965, Her Majesty the Queen, 3D. Pitcairn is of course famous for Mutiny on the Bounty. Fletcher Christian ended up there. Didn't last long there. I think there was a bit of a civil war going on between the natives that they brought with them on the ship when they left Tahiti, between the sailors and the locals that they brought with them. So Pitcairn Island, a lot of history, a lot of excitement, some nice stamps as well. It's a nice stamp. So that will go in the album. Next we have Austria, so an old Austria. That will go in the box for now. A nice pair of India, continue. This one has got its gum still on it, so what is it? It is French. We had one of these the other day also, so this will go into the French Republic envelope. Where shall I put it? I'll put it there for safekeeping for now. Republic du Congo raises its head. Fish. It's possibly too late for the album, but I will possibly put it in the album area just to see if I have been putting Republic of the Congo in the Congo section. Hungary, I've got a lot of. That's a Zeppelin though. 1952. That'll go in the box. Next, we have a triangular stamp. Not so many of those around. Not so many of those around. postage tax. République du Congo has to go there, so it will be looked at. Next we have Mauritius again, so that's always a nice stamp to have to go into the album. And another Congo, so that's the third Congo today. Some writing on the back here, 1924, could it be a Guatemala one? We did see history of Guatemala writing on the back of previous stamps, and indeed it is, so I'm doing well with my Guatemalas, quite happy with that. Cuba. Here we've got weightlifting, obviously a sporty stamp, perfect for me. Haven't got it. Olympic Games. Does it say what year? 84, Los Angeles. Yep, that's a good find for me. I think we have more in the way of sporty stamps. Manama, not Panama, Manama. Don't know where that place is. Possibly again one of those Arabian countries. I'm going to have a slurp of coffee because my mouth is going. Oh, that's a bit better. The sinuses are slightly better today. I'm not sure why. It comes and it goes. Next, more in the way of sports. Ignore the country as such, but it's a sport that I'm after. And this is another weightlifter, République du Bénin. Obviously a French colony at some point. Part of the French Empire. Yeah, very nice. And then we bob on over to the United States of America, where we... Oh, Peter. There we go. Yeah. One of those president stamps, maybe. It'll go in the box for now. This looks like an Ulster stamp, so that's quite nice. I'll keep this one out also to put in my Great Britain album. India Post malaria control. Interesting times, isn't it? You know, you get a bit of history going on with these stamps sometimes. So malaria control, maybe it was out of control when this stamp was produced, or maybe they were trying to let people know about the dangers of malaria, and yeah, well, whatever, it's going to go into the box till I need it. Here it looks an old stamp. I think it's another Panama. That's excellent. So that can go in the album. Some short of those. What have we got here? CCCP, which is the Soviet Union, Russia as was Soviet Union. Bird of Peace, maybe. Yeah, so that goes in the album. We've got two stamps left from... Right, we've got a bendy stamp, a bent one. Oh, I'll bend it down to pick up something. Oh, there we are. The Sower. Cancels not clear. 3011. Yeah. The bend makes it a bit undesirable, so what I will do is I'll try and sort out that bend in some way and put it in the Republic of France envelope. And finally, let's hope it's a good and worth it. Afraid not, it's India again. Yeah, it's India again, so that also has to go in the box. Not so many in the box. Actually, a decent, nothing of interest today as such. Some nice ones there for specials. We've got this for the album. The album is getting very inflated and bulbous now. And this for the box. We'll just have a look into as we've got a bit of time. Let's just have another slurp. So what we got here, you see how it's sort of fattening out. we've got a lot of, some pages are absolutely rammed full, others are less so. Barbados, for example, Bermuda, Barbados, Bahamas, New African issues, Spanish colonies, Portuguese possessions, French colonies. So plenty of gaps still to fill. And if we go forward to the very first page, well, here we've got some Andorra, Austrian post offices abroad, Austrian Italy. Who knew that part of Italy was actually part of Austria? So Great Britain are still, I wanted to save these for, Queen Victoria stamps if I can, or, Edward the 7th. I don't want to fill them with modern stamps, and then we can go forward a bit to George the 5th. Edward the 8th, and George the 6th again, and then Her Majesty the Queen. And for some reason I've put in a Jersey stamp. I don't even know why I've done that. So I may have to add a marvellous King Charles, jolly old Britain. A King Charles stamp will be will possibly fit nicely in that. Gibraltar, I've actually got one Gibraltar stamp, and then we've got Irish Free State. So this album was obviously created around about that time when the Irish were getting their independence, or the Republic of Ireland was coming into being. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this. Thanks to everyone who watches, thanks to everyone who comments. I try and reply to all the comments. Sometimes I miss one or two. I'm not leaving you out. Sometimes I miss. Thanks for all the thumbs up. I will try and do one every day. It's very interesting. Stamp collecting is fun, and so are the tweezers, and so are the stamps, and so are the drawings, so are the hinges. I bought some new hinges today. Also, I want to thank Ian for an absolute bag of UK stamps, which I will be going through. I've also got other stamps arriving, and I've got another 1,000 worldwide stamps to go through. It's going well. I hope things are well with you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Bye.